I wanted to jump on here live because honestly, I was looking at graphs this morning, and I got to tell you, we're not in a good shape as Canada. I love this country. I love what it represents. I love our freedom, and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but there was a report just released like 30 minutes ago. The inflation of April compared to the last 30 days has gone up 0.4%. That's not good. What's that mean for you? Let me put it in simple terms for you. When the pandemic went on and inflation went through the roof, I'm sure we all remember that. As much as I don't want to talk about the pandemic and want to pretend it didn't happen, it happened. And when inflation went through the roof, I can't remember what it got up to, but what happened to our mortgage rates? What happened to our lending rates? Because inflation was so high, the Bank of Canada skyrocketed its policy rate, which then slowed spending down, which then brings inflation down. That's the simple terms of how it works. How it affects us in the mortgage industry and in the real estate industry. First, I'll talk about mortgages. So, when inflation goes up, especially even though 0.4%, which was just announced right now, 2.4 to 2.8%, doesn't sound like much, but when you're talking about a country's economy, it is massive. If I was to put that into a dollar and cents perspective, I can't even figure it out because the amount would be astronomical. That 0.4% is huge. So when that happens, though, what's going to happen is the Bank of Canada is going to put its policy lending rate up, which then is going to drive what variable mortgage rates up. That's not good. The fixed market, the fixed mortgage market, it's a little different. It's driven by bond yields, and right now the bond yields are also aggressively going up. So for those two reasons, I was asked a whole bunch of times last week. I was out for dinner, I was at some social events, I was at Sarah's competition, and people, as soon as they heard I was in mortgages, whether these people owned a house or not, they instantly asked me, "So what's the deal with mortgage rates? Are they going up?" Yeah, I think they are. They're actually going up. They've gone up in the last 60 days, and I think they're going up again. I know they're going up again, actually. I can't say anything's for sure, but unless all of a sudden Trump and Iran shake hands today and go out for dinner and become best friends, and the strait is open back up, and oil prices just plummet, and our gas prices go back down, and energy goes back down, which I can never see that happening because we see how it's all unfolding in the States between America and Iran. We're in trouble as Canadians. It affects our economy massively. Massively. I'm not blaming Trump. I don't really care. I don't want to talk about Trump. I'm here to talk about what happens to you as a consumer, a mortgage and a real estate consumer or client here in Canada. From a mortgage standpoint, now you need a strategic approach more than ever. If you're walking into your bank, and I love the banks, they're great for the right person. If you're just walking in, you're looking to renew, hey, just renew it into your next mortgage, perfect. But if you have some debt lingering, or you want to do some renovations, or you're looking to buy another property, because now is actually not a bad time to buy, considering the prices of the real estate. I think the pricing of real estate, as you know, I'm a realtor as well. I think the prices of real estate are coming down and they're almost at their bottom. So now is a good time to buy if you're in the position, if you're liquid enough, meaning if you have some cash on hand. If you can qualify, meaning you don't have a whole bunch of, and I hate to say it, stupid debt. You didn't go buy a bunch of dumb shit and then expect to buy another home in today's economy. When it comes to mortgage rates, variables probably going to go up. Will it go up as high as fixed? We don't know. Fixed is already on its way up. The bond yield market is up aggressively. The 5-year bond is on its way up, which will directly affect fixed rates. To give you some numbers, about 60 days ago, I was getting fixed rates at like 3.9. Today, they're like 4.4, 4.5. You know, you can get some promos and some sales, but that's where rates are kind of falling. Now, I can't say I can get you the best rate, but what I can give you is service. What I can give you is you can call me anytime and ask me about these things. What I can give you is I can help you position your debt so that you understand and you have more borrowing power if you want to do a refinance or if you need to make that next purchase. Or let's say you have $50,000 in credit card debt at 19 point something percent. Why don't roll that into your mortgage for 4 to 5%? You're going to be saving 15% interest a month on $50,000. That's a lot of money. Like 15% on $100,000 is $1,250 a month. So that gives you an idea of what you'd be saving. So you'd be saving about $625 a month. I just pulled those numbers off the top of my head. So now more than ever is the time to be strategic about your mortgages. Let's talk real estate. People ask me, they know I'm a realtor, they know I'm involved, they know Sarah and I have a rental portfolio we live off of. What's happening with real estate right now? Real estate is in Saugeen Shores. I'm not going to say it's hot, but we did see a ton of action in the last 2 weeks. I was run off my feet. Offers going in all over the place. Places are selling. People are calling me because they want to sell. People are calling me because there was houses on the market they wanted to buy. Now, where it got a little tricky is a lot of people, they need to sell their home before they can buy their next home, and a lot of people were upgrading. Locally in Saugeen Shores, we're so gifted because our economy here is very strong, especially with the announcement of Bruce C. At least 300 million is going into that, and that's just like, if Bruce C goes on, that's just a drop in the hat. I think I googled it, and it was like 75 billion overall project, billion, not million. So that gives you an idea of the scale of the project that they're planning out there. Now, what's that mean for us in the real estate market here? If you're looking to buy, now's a good time to buy. Obviously, the market's pretty hot. There's really, although I did have competing offers on a place 2 weeks ago, but that place was priced really, really well. And all at one time, one offer brought in a whole bunch of other offers. So that was, I feel like, kind of an anomaly in this market. Right now, if the home is priced right and you like the home and you walk in and you think, yeah, you might be able to get a little bit under market, but realtors, good realtors, aren't stupid. They know exactly what the prices is. Like, I can tell you what a house is going to sell at, and I'm not trying to sound super arrogant. I can tell you what a house is going to sell at, and then as long as it sells in the next 30 days, if we list it for this much, we can sell the house for sure. It boils down to price. Now, when I see these ones online overpriced, do I think they'll sell? No, straight up, I don't, because there's so much competition. There is so much inventory on the market now. The inventory has been bought up slightly. I don't know how many months are left. I haven't done that calculation yet. I think Jason Steele, my buddy Jason, did I think it was 14 or 16 months inventory at the beginning of the year, which is massive. So I'm not sure where it's at now. Maybe I'll see if I can get Jason on and get him to talk about that. He's definitely an expert in that area. So as far as buying, there is some inventory that needs to be bought up, but we did see a massive spike in sales in the last 2 or 3 weeks. If you're looking to sell, the market gets hot in spring and the market gets hot in the fall. Everyone thinks, oh, it's summertime, I'll be able to sell my house. Put yourself in the buyer's position. If you've got kids, if you've got parents, if you're going on vacation, if you've got cottages booked, if you've got a boat, if you're going hiking, or you're into kids sports or soccer or baseball, are you going out to buy a new house? Probably not. Let me tell you, statistically, the two hottest markets, spring and fall. This weekend, past weekend, May 2-4 weekend, everybody should be out buying houses, right? Wrong. Not one showing. The weekend before, I had 4 showings from a buyer, and then I don't even know, probably 8 to 10 showings on my properties that I had listed, with all the offers going in with the exception of one. So that gives you an idea of where our market is. If you're looking to get into the real estate market, you're looking to buy or you're looking to sell in Ontario right now, reach out to me. I have contacts all over the province, all over the country actually, but really have some good, strong connections all over the province of Ontario. Hit me up. If you're local to Saugeen Shores, I'm more than happy to talk real estate with you, help you buy your next house, your next rental property, your next cottage, your next family home, your next forever home. If you're looking for a mortgage and it's coming up for renewal, so let's say you're looking for a refinance or a switch where you're looking to transfer from one lender to the other, give me 4 months, and you should be talking to me now, because like I'm talking about, rates are on the rise. And if you wait to the week before to put your application in, you're going to pay the rate that it's at right then. We can lock you in right now. We can get you approved. We can do your application, get you all set up. And then that rate's almost like a rate hold. Not almost, it is a rate hold. Whatever rate it is, that's the rate that you're going to get. If the rate gets better by the time you're ready to close, let's say August or September, you get that rate. But at least protect yourself now. If you wait until the end, you're paying whatever rate it is. If you lock it in now with me, we do your application, we get you approved, and the lender drops its rates, although I don't think that's going to happen right now, given everything I just said, unless Trump decides he's like going to be a great person and welcome Iran into his home. Don't see that happening, so I don't see rates going down. We need to lock them in now. Be strategic. If you're looking to buy anywhere in Ontario, hit me up. I have a team. It's not just me. We're going to talk about the team later this week. It's not just me behind the desk. I have a client care specialist, Carol. She's absolutely incredible. You'll make contact with me. Actually, I'll do another video talking about our process and the people that are involved in it and how we can get you approved. I look forward to talking more about you. Hit me up, more about your mortgage or real estate needs. Hit me up if you need anything. Jesse Top, BRX Mortgage, eXp Realty.